Imagine a fierce midnight assault on what looks like peaceful fishing villages on the shores of Lake Chad, boats roaring across water, rifles blazing, and the outcome, nearly 200 militants dead in a brutal tough war between two terrorist factions. Today we bring you the story of how two major jihadist groups turned on each other in northeastern Nigeria. In recent days, in and around the village of Dogonchiku, tucked into the Lake Chad region in northeastern Nigeria, a major clash erupted between the group Boko Haram and its rival, the Islamic State West Africa Province, ISWAP. According to local militia sources working with Nigerian security forces, around 200 fighters from ISWAP were killed in the assault. What makes this confrontation especially striking is that it wasn't the Nigerian military or government forces doing the killing. Rather, two non-state militant actors, once aligned, now bitter enemies, were fighting over control of territory, revenue streams, and influence in a region long destabilized. The Guardian ISWAP, which originally splintered off from Boko Haram in 2016, and pledged allegiance to the global Islamic State network, reportedly took heavier losses in the battle. Boats seized, fighters killed. Meanwhile, Boko Haram is seen to have gained ground. Analysts say this may mark a shift in power dynamics in the Lake Chad, island chain, and riverine corridors, where control means access to fishing, smuggling routes, and local taxes. Why should this matter to the rest of Nigeria and to the world? Because the Lake Chad Basin borders 4 countries, Nigeria, Niger, Chad, and Cameroon, and has long been a hub of insurgency, displacement, and cross-border criminality. Control of its islands and waterways gives militant groups mobility and revenue in ways dry land often doesn't. With Boko Haram and ISWAP now fighting each other rather than only fighting the state, the calculus of conflict is shifting, and there are very high stakes. According to reports, the broader insurgency in the region has cost more than 40,000 lives and displaced nearly 2 million people. The Guardian, a battle like this signals either a weakening of ISWAP's dominance or a new era of fragmentation and chaos where smaller groups will step in to fill any vacuum. What to watch? Will Boko Haram consolidate its gains and exploit the seized resources and boats? Will ISWAP regroup and retaliate? That could spark even broader violence. How will Nigerian, Chadian, and Cameroonian forces respond, if at all? The transborder nature means cooperation is essential but complex. And what about civilians in a region where displacement is already huge? For Better Life Media, this story is more than numbers and militant names. It's about the shifting face of conflict in one of Africa's most volatile regions. A battlefield has emerged, not just between state and extremists, but among extremists themselves, and the consequences could ripple far beyond the shores of Lake Chad. Stay with us as we continue to monitor how this battle plays out, the winners, the losers, the human cost, and what it means for the broader fight for peace and security in the Sahel-Sahara fringe.